Hello, I'm Dan Toppy, and just moments ago, the preview trailer for the Call of Duty Black Ops 3 Zombies map called the Eisendrache, which in English is the Iron Dragon, which is coming in the first Call of Duty Black Ops 3 DLC called The Awakening, just came out, and I'm here to do a quick analysis of it, just outlining the main points that you might not have seen, and all of the cool stuff that's included in this video. So, getting straight into it, the first thing you see is this massive mech suit that falls down. I'm not sure what this is, but this massive mech suit with some sort of green glow coming from inside of it, so this could either mean that it's radioactive or it could be being controlled by one of the zombies. So this would be really interesting if we have a big boss zombie that we need to fight who's wearing a mech suit. That would be pretty interesting. The next point is this big electric thing, which I see as some sort of like Tesla coil type trap. So all the zombies run towards it and then they'll get electrocuted by this trap. So I'm thinking that it's something you pay for just to protect you, like you do with the door traps back in Black Ops 2. Moving on, then see a big rocket, which I'm presuming is a V2 from World War II. And as it's being fired into the air, you hear Dempsey talking about how it's a suicide mission, so I'm presuming this is going to blow up the map. So I'm presuming that this could be some sort of map event once you get to a certain point, or you've paid a lot of money, so it might be like a trap. It might be like a nuke that you get to spawn in whenever you want as long as you pay for it, which would be a pretty interesting way to change it, but I'm presuming that it probably is like back in the Modern Warfare games, when you would get a nuclear in a multiplayer, it would end the game and it would detonate the map. The next thing that we see is only for a couple of seconds, and you'll only see it if you are watching it in editing software, so you can go back a few frames and just relook at it. So what you do see is what looks like a death machine, and it links into a point that I see in a minute, which is that specialists are coming to zombies. So you do see later on the Sparrow and the gravity spikes, and this is a death machine, so I'm assuming that this is the zombies version of the scythe. This would be a really interesting way to change one of the specialists, something that we have seen in previous games, or it might just be a throwback, we might get the scythe as well. The next point that you can only really see if you are going in slow motion or if you are using it frame by frame is that we see a destroyed teleport machine, and because it is destroyed it can't actually teleport you anywhere. So what it does is it looks like it throws Dempsey into the air, and he then lands onto the teleport pad where he would have been going on the other side of the map. This is a really weird twist that I like that they put in, because although it has been destroyed, you can still get up to the top of the mountain, because it looks like he is spawning in at the bottom. So that means that you can play outside of the main castle, and you then can get teleported up onto the rest of the castle at the top, where the Iron Dragon is, which I'll talk about in just a minute. The next thing that we see is the Sparrow. Like I said before, specialists are coming to zombies, but this is different. It's more of a bow and arrow. It's not how it is in multiplayer. So I think what they are doing is they're setting everything back. They're making it not quite as advanced, making it suit the time period of the zombies a bit better. Because zombies is set in World War II, they need to make it not as futuristic as it is in the multiplayer. The next thing that we see is really interesting. It really links into the name of the map, because we see this massive Iron Dragon's head off the wall. I'm guessing it is some sort of trap as well, or it might be some sort of Easter egg. You might have to do a certain sequence of challenges and then this dragon will come out of the wall and help you kill all the zombies. This is really interesting. I want to see how this plays out in the real game, because this is what apparently the map is all based around. Next we see another example of the specialists returning, and that is with the gravity spikes. The gravity spikes haven't really changed that much from the multiplayer to the zombies. The only thing is the colour has changed. It looks like they're made out of a bit more iron than they are made out of futuristic materials in the multiplayer. But one of the things to mention about when the gravity spike is being shown, Dempsey is talking about how everything that comes up must come down, and I think that is a reference to the teleporter that a lot of people won't have seen if they aren't looking at it frame by frame, but because I've seen it, you already know about it. And finally, we see the dragon again, but this isn't about the dragon, this is about when it is placed in the timeline of the trailer. I'm not sure if this was done on purpose or if it was just a coincidence, but we see the dragon again at 1 minute and 15 seconds. Element 115 is the element that the Nazis discovered to create all the zombies and all the hellhounds, so that's really interesting that it would be put at that point in time. I'm pretty sure that is an Easter egg that they did put in just to get everyone excited about a possible Easter egg for Element 115 returning again. So if you have enjoyed this little analysis of the new trailer for Eisendrache, which is coming in the first Call of Duty Black Ops 3 DLC on February the 2nd, called The Awakening, then please make sure you like, comment and subscribe for more Call of Duty Black Ops 3 content. I also uploaded today a Going for Gold episode of the Brecci, so make sure you go check that out if you want to know how to get the Brecci Gold in the shortest amount of time possible. So thanks for watching, I'll see you in my next video.